Blog Talk Radio.
Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. It's summer party. Grown and sexy, join the party. Put summer party. Party crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed.
All right, welcome to another Friday edition of the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, darling.
And Mr. Lowe sitting in for Ketel.
Welcome back. And that was for me, talking to me, because now I'm back. This is Mr. Lowe. I am coming to you live. Ain't no surprise. You better open up your eyes.
All right. It's Friday night. We
Right.
about to fire it up.
We about to get right. Absolutely.
What's that saying? Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh. Fort.
Hey, fire in the hole. It's about to get live. Let's see. I guess I can go ahead. Oh, let me say hello to everybody first. How's everybody doing?
That's good. Pleasure to be here. It's good to be back. I ain't hollered at the crew in a while.
Yeah, everybody doing all right?
Yeah, I bought some new PJs too, for the party. So I got some new PJs on,
Oh, very nice.
Yep, they got a nice little boot cut at the bottom and everything.
Oh, you have the model on the break.
Yeah,
You can get the full effect.
There you go, talk dirty.
We
All right.
gonna come out phone booth for them.
How you doing tonight, Poppa DD?
My slippers are
All right.
velvet.
All right.
Better. I was under the weather a couple weeks
Okay.
ago.
Yeah, we nursing Papa back together. Don't worry about it,
Yeah,
though. We got them together. Yeah.
A couple weeks ago was the 8th, I think, of we had a show on the 8th of February.
8th of February?
8th of February.
Oh,
my.
yep.
8th of November we had a show 2 weeks ago. Man, I was
not good.
Yeah, you keep on working on
not
it.
good. Not good.
It's all good.
All I could do was talk.
Yeah, he was sipping cereal through a straw.
Couldn't move.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, I'm glad to have you in the studio, Mr. Lowe, and glad, Poppa DD, that you're feeling better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My man got serious war wounds right now, but it's how you know he a soldier. Poppa DD is a real soldier, We came back and he still got the show. He already got gutted, smutted, and butted.
And never missed a beat.
And never missed a beat. So now he back and still doing his thing.
So
all right. And a shout out to Ketel.
Yeah, shout out to Ketel.
She's on assignment this week.
Ketel.
Shout out to Ketel.
Ketel.
All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the rundown so we can tell you what we have fresh on the docket tonight. You want to go for it?
Well, it is. Let's see.
Okay.
See. Well, I could. Let's definitely look. Hey. You know what? Hey, I'm taking over.
If you're feeling froggy.
Well, let me. Hey, look. Hey. If I gotta run down, I gotta run up.
All right.
So
run however you're gonna run. But tell us what we're gonna do tonight.
What is we got? We got a couple of hot topics. We got a little bit of hit it and quit it. We got what's popping with Poppa DD. We got a little bit of weird news that we're gonna give you some of that. We got I'm just saying, of course, with yours truly, Redwine. I got Living for the City with Poppa DD. Huh? All right. Got a little bit of Hollywood wrap up. Cocktail of the week will be presented. We got the kissing list, of course, and then of course your last word will be wrapped up. As far as the hot topics, let's see. We got what we got here going down in B-More? B-More, come on. Y'all got this. We got to get it right, but I can run it down though. As far as should I start it out? Or?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, well look, let's start it out with we coming down to B-More. Shout out to B-More, man. It's a lot going down in B-More, man. Y'all got to get it together. It's getting crazy, baby. Huh? Former Baltimore, the mayor, the mayor, Catherine Pugh, she had to plead guilty. Had to plead guilty, and I'll tell you why. I know that's what you're asking. Why did she plead guilty? I'm gonna tell you why. Well, look, let me give you a little rundown. Former the mayor of Baltimore, she pleaded guilty on Thursday to federal conspiracy and tax evasion charges.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in a case involving sales of her self-published children's books. You try to get over with the kids? You got over with the kids. You know that's the money maker.
Sister?
Huh? But she pleaded guilty in a federal court in Baltimore to conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to defraud the government and tax evasion. But she pleaded not guilty to the wire fraud. She said, I ain't taking that wire stuff. I ain't taking the wire fraud. I'll take the fraud and tax evasion, but don't try to throw that wire on me though.
Wasn't me.
Don't throw the wire on me now. Yeah, Kanye, I ain't Kanye. Don't put me through the wire. They ain't want the wire. So but her pleas came a day after an 11-count indictment was unsealed. It involved sales of her self-published book, Healthy Holly, HH. That's what they call it. Books that she sold it to nonprofits, organizations, and foundations to promote her political career and fund her run for mayor. She's a Democrat who was elected in 2016, but she resigned because of all the pressure that was coming down on her in May. You know, they say pressure busts pipes, and something wasn't right. So but the health giant, Kaiser Permanente, everybody know about Kaiser Permanente. They bought $114,000 worth of her books, from 2015 to 2018. The company also landed a major contract with the city during that time. Pew also sold books to the University of Maryland Medical System, which she had been a long-time board member. Federal grand jury, though, the indictment returned on November the 14th. And they also charged two of her associates, though, GBJ, that's Gary Brown Jr.,
all going down.
And then R-Dubs, that's Rosalind Weddington, and they both pleaded guilty to conspiracy and tax fraud. So they definitely, that pipe had to bust a little bit. But she's actually the second mayor in less than a decade that had to step down because of, some type of scandal. The first one was Mayor Sheila Dixon. She had left office back in 2010. And she's part of a plea deal, for misappropriating.
That was a sister too, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's misappropriating some funds, about $500 in gift cards meant for needy families. So I don't know, maybe she felt bad. She said, I'm taking from the needy, and things happen.
Give to the greedy.
Yeah, things happen. Well, she wasn't giving to. Yeah, you're right, because maybe she was the greedy one. But pretty much, long story short, the charges against Mayor Pugh came as the city has struggled with violent crime and other cases of public corruption. So, it's a lot going on in B-More. You got a lot of, corruption and some crime, but there's some good stuff in B-More, too. You got to shout out to B-More. It's just that, they got a major police scandal that happened over there that a lot of people, still things is going down over there. And then, not to mention, the city has had more than 300 homicides for 5 years in a row. So you already know it's a jungle. You know it's a jungle over there.
300 a year.
You know it's a 300,
5 years.
5 years in a row. That's what's that? That's 1500. No. 3 times. Yeah, that's 1,500 bodies.
I wonder how that compares to DC.
That's 1,500 bodies in 5 years.
That's rough.
DC, we close though. We close. But what's going on, y'all? We gotta let's just start the violence. Let's just chill for a little bit.
You're right.
Let's just chill for a little bit. But so that was just something there, man. I hope everything. I wish nothing but the best. We just gotta, as a whole, man, keep B-More together, man. 'Cause, look, y'all already know what time it is. B-More is it's a rough city. You get out of B-More.
If I'm understanding that story correctly, now she had gone and written a children's book.
Yup.
And then she had done something with the city or with something connected to the city that they were buying the books, like in volume, from her. Yeah,
it was a way she had some type of backdoor action with basically, kind of like some backdoor Bobby type of stuff going on. Where basically she was able to, from what it looks like, she was kind of able to, like, mix in the system and kind of defraud the system a little bit where she was defrauding the government. She was able to kind of get over on the government.
The city buying thousands of dollars worth of books.
Yeah, and it was
from her.
It was kind of fraud because it was like it wasn't. I guess paperwork when you already know how they get it.
You can't do that kind
paperwork
of stuff.
ain't right. That's why when they get you for like fraud of the government and tax evasion, paperwork ain't right. Yeah. Paperwork ain't right, and something's definitely under the table, and somebody you need to fire. What you really need to do, you need to fire the accountant, and you need to probably kill him. Well, don't kill him, but yeah, the accountant and everybody, the one who was doing the books and everything like that, because they didn't get your numbers right and everything like that, because now they the reason that you're in this situation now.
Well, why would you even think you can do that and get away with it?
Well,
you can't be having city organizations buying thousands of copies of your book like that.
Yeah, I mean, look.
You know, it wasn't like she went around to individual people and said, hey, you know, I'm the mayor. You want to keep me on your good side, buy my book.
Yeah, you gotta have good friends in high places, because somebody wasn't her friend. Somebody spilled the beans on that one. Because,
yeah, well, she blew that move.
Yeah.
I think she just got too.
And look, and maybe she didn't really know. Maybe she had a third party that was like, hey, we gonna do this. We can get you this type of money, this and that, woo, and she just had to take the fall for it because she's the face of the situation. Because we don't really know the whole thing, you know, but
nah.
You know, she had to kind of debunk stuff.
I can't even give her the benefit of the doubt on that.
I mean, cause sometimes you can turn a blind eye a little bit.
Yeah, you know? But I'm just saying, being the mayor, you have access to records and information if you want it. Now, you write a book, and all of a sudden, thousands and thousands of copies of your book are selling. You if you don't take the time to find out who's buying your books like that, but you're not an accomplished writer.
Yeah.
So it's like all of a sudden your books are flying out the boxes like that.
I think she knew the foundation it was going to. I think the matter came down to that the paperwork wasn't right at the end as far as when you talking about tax evasion. It wasn't right. Like she knew who it was selling to, but I don't think that the numbers was right on the books and all that. But I mean, long story short, I mean, they see it, and it sucks because Baltimore is a beautiful and a great city, you know, but it's a jungle too, and like you know, there's a lot of corrupt things going on, a lot of scandals, even with the police and everything like that. So it's a lot going on over there. So sometimes it's like when you're in the jungle, you gotta be a part of the jungle. You know what I mean? So.
Well, but you can't get caught up in the jungle.
Yeah, you can't. But you also got to survive if you're gonna live in that jungle too. So she might have got caught up. You know, her fingers got a little sticky, and you know.
Well.
You know. So
oh well.
Things happen.
I still think I'm gonna put her on the kiss it list.
I don't know what you put on. I need more information. I don't know if I ain't gonna put her on the kiss list.
What you think, Poppa DD?
You know.
I just think that the sad part about it is, as long as she's a black woman, they gonna run her up the river. She gonna have orange. She gonna have an orange jumpsuit on before you know it.
Oh yeah.
Now the other white lady with the college scandal, she ended up getting 15 days. They ain't did but 10. Mm-hmm. Big old newsprint, big old news, everything. This was a 10-day federal sentence where she just had Club Med. She ain't spent 2 weekends in jail. But watch this here. They gonna treat this woman in Baltimore like they treat Bill Cosby. They're going to put her away. When they throw that jumpsuit on her and she don't do her hair for about 6 days, that's going to be it. You know. She's going to be, they'll follow you in jail for a few days until you need to get your hair done. And as soon as she need to go to the hairdresser and there's stuff, you know, as soon as that, all that, well, she wore a lot of wigs anyway, but as soon as they revealed those, you know.
And like you said, the white woman, she was in there watching Days of Our Lives, you know, for
relaxing.
For 10
days. She wasn't even there 10 days.
They asked her does she they asked her does she want strawberry or mint mojito. That's what they asked her.
Okay, well,
all right.
I'm gonna move on. Let's talk about the Navy SEAL. There was a Navy SEAL situation. This guy Gallagher. I don't know if you all heard about this one. This guy Gallagher was his name. Is his name? He was his rank. He was, I guess, stripped of his being a Navy SEAL. And Trump decided, nah, I'm not going to let it go down like that, and wanted to restore him being a Navy SEAL again. This is after he was court-martialed by the Navy. So what had happened was, this guy's 40 years old, okay. He was accused of committing war crimes while deployed in Iraq in 2017. So in July, a military jury acquitted him of charges that he murdered a captured Islamic State fighter by stabbing the wounded prisoner in the back, but it convicted him of illegally posing with the man's dead body. So apparently, they couldn't. I guess they couldn't prove that you stabbed him in the back, but they had photographs of him posing with the dead Iraqi fighter, taking pictures like it was a trophy or something.
Yeah, selfie.
Yeah, and apparently that's not something that the Navy allows. So they were saying that while it carries a maximum sentence of 4 months imprisonment, Gallagher was instead demoted in rank and pay grade. So last week, Trump decided to restore his rank and pay grade back to Chief Petty Officer and pardoned the other 2 Army officers separately that were accused of war crimes in Afghanistan. So you have some critics saying that Trump is undermining the military justice system and that it's sending a bad message.
He's not supposed to be interacting like that.
I mean, but, in title, he is the commander-in-chief. He commands the military.
That is true.
So I guess he decided to pull rank and say...
What was the reason why he stepped in, though? I mean...
That's what I don't know, and I haven't seen anything that clarifies...
Because the guy had all that patriotic, all-white boy attitude, and Trump was liking it, and, he got behind it.
Yeah.
And like he was so dedicated to the cause. He was just a crazy man over there posing with dead people and doing all kinds of stuff and stabbed the guy in the back, and it was just a mess. And
you said this is an Iraqi soldier?
It was an Iraqi soldier that he took the picture with the dead body. Yeah. Now, when Gallagher's lawyer was contacted, Gallagher's lawyer, his name is Timothy Parlator, he told a news service that the move to take away his Trident pin, which designates him as a Navy SEAL, was being driven by somebody else. So he's basically saying it's some political mess. He said it's being driven by Naval Special Warfare Commander Rear Admiral Colin Green. He's saying this guy Colin Green has an issue with Gallagher and that he's the one behind this guy, behind Gallagher being, removed as a Navy SEAL. So, there's a whole lot of controversy around it.
Yeah.
Trump is saying, no, I put him back in rank and restored, his grade and position and whatnot. So now there's a back and forth. I don't know who's going to come out on top of this, but it just seems to me like if you have military ranking officers and that's their position and their authority, even though whoever is the president has the ability to override, it just seems to me like you would have to have some real extenuating reasons to do that. Because otherwise you are undermining the people who you have in authority.
And it's not like you can really give Trump the benefit of the doubt because a lot of things he does is for personal gain. So for him to do that,
some ulterior motive.
with some type of ulterior motive, for him to do that, like it's a smoke screen for what he really wanted to create. You know what I mean? Like if he did that for him, like there's a reason. Yeah, maybe he represented something. Maybe he probably looked through his Twitter feed of his family or something like that, or whatever case may be.
Yeah, something. It's like, what is this guy?
He's like, oh, this
how
guy's
is
a real
benefiting Trump?
Oh, yeah.
So
Trump doesn't do anything without looking at the benefits, behind.
Well, I have no military background or knowledge, so I don't know how this all works.
Yeah,
I'm just
something that we got
from a civilian point of view. It just seems like.
I mean, why him? At the end of the day, why him? Why
exactly? And Gallagher is also saying that he thinks that there are some disgruntled subordinates who have no battlefield experience, who fabricated all of these allegations against him, and they have grievances against him over his leadership style and tactics. So now you're saying it's about you personally. They got issues with how you lead and your style of whatever it is that you do.
And I wonder if Gallagher, like, that sounds like a name that's connected. That doesn't sound like just some Joe Blow guy. That Gallagher, I don't know. That sounds like a connected name. I don't know who is he with, or
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I mean,
Poppa DD. How does that work? Or do you have knowledge? Let me ask you this: do you have knowledge of the structure in the military when there's a court-martial? And what the procedure is? Is there some kind of procedure for if the president wants to step in like this or do they just do this like whenever they feel like it?
Yeah, I'm a Swami. You put my hand on.
Oh, okay.
You
You got to put on your Swami hat.
Put your helmet on. Make sure you
blow the whistle like a cobra's coming out of a bag.
Buckle the chin, because it might get crazy.
Blow the little, the whistle when the cobra comes out of the bag.
I can't do the sound, but I know you know the sound when the cobra comes out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know how to
anyway,
do the sound.
there's 3 different type of court martials in the military. Okay. And every court-martial level has what type of discipline you can get at the end of your court-martial. You have what's called a summary court-martial. Summary court-martial is when you do just enough to get a court-martial, and they'll, like, take away a couple stripes or whatever. Then you got a special court-martial. That's where they can kick you out of Navy on any branch of service, but I'm speaking about the Navy in particular. On a special court-martial, they can get you a other than honorable discharge or some other kind of general discharge.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your regular court-martial where they can do whatever they want. They can give you bad conduct. This guy was convicted on a regular court-martial, which means the stakes was higher. He knew that going in. And when he got convicted of it, he was in the Navy. He was a chief petty officer. And when he got convicted, as soon as he got convicted, Trump wanted to overturn it. Now, you go through all that stuff that you did in the military. The military was there to see what you did. And you go to court in the military because you did something in the military.
Mm-hmm.
You're under what's called a Uniform Code of Military Justice. And you're under that particular system, the judicial system. Or, as they say on TV, NCIS.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah, NCIS is the military judicial. That's the Navy judicial system.
Okay.
And when you go through all that, as soon as you come out, after all, when they do all the evidence, and they got prosecutors and defense attorneys, they're all military people. But one thing about a military lawyer is that 1 week you can be a defense attorney, next week you can be a prosecutor. It depends on the needs of the Navy, because you're already you're already a Navy officer. But you're a lawyer, so 1 week they may say, okay, you can be a prosecutor this week. Next week you can be a defense attorney, back and forth. But this guy got convicted of war crimes and for posing unduly stuff and they were putting him out of Navy. But Trump, you can overturn somebody's crime, by pardoning them from them going to jail or something like that, because that thing came with a jail sentence.
Yeah.
You can pardon that. But Trump went as far as saying, I want him back with all his rank and file and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, basically saying I want him back the way he was before.
Yeah, but you really can't go back the way you were, because a bunch of people already convicted you.
Yeah.
So when you go back to that duty station, everybody gonna look at you with a side eye because they're gonna figure why. How'd you get away with that?
The apple's already been bit off of. You can't put that chunk back on.
Yeah. So
you can't put that chunk back on. You gotta leave that apple. You gotta leave that apple. The apple's already been bit off.
Yeah, this looks like it's real messy. I just really feel like there must be some motivation or something that it was somehow beneficial to Trump to do this.
He was just a white patriot. He was one of the white patriotic
maybe
guys.
Maybe it was the ego thing.
He walked around with the,
the big American great hat.
With the arm candy wife, like Trump does. Yeah. They were very similar in nature. Because his wife, the sailor's wife had on this white outfit. And, you could tell she was trailer park, even though her hair was done and shit. She still had that fucking trailer park titties and all that other crazy shit, So she wasn't, Anyway.
Okay.
She was still trailer park, no
matter
how she was dressed. But Trump liked that. He liked the fact that he projected what he was.
He's like, he has a pretty wife. I'm not going to
pretty
do that
wife. She's the eye candy.
But I'm pretty sure that there, as far as if you look deep into it, whether it was Twitter or Instagram or something like that, he had to have shown some type of support to Trump where he wanted.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There's no way he just did that just because
he was Yahoo. He was Yahoo.
He probably saw a picture with "Make America Great Again."
Yeah, he was a Trump for lifer.
Yeah, he's a Trump for life. Yeah.
Oh well.
Life, yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. What's your hot topic tonight, Poppa DD?
All right. Well, this is. I tell you, this is deep here because I was wondering why.
So dirty.
This guy got killed. Epstein.
Yeah.
That little where he found him hung in it. I don't understand.
They said it was
What I don't understand is that how do you say that somebody hung themselves in a jail? Where do you get that terminology from? When you go to jail, they take away your belt, they take your damn shoelaces, they take all. So what the hell did you hang yourself with?
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Well,
but now, but check this out. Now that the fallout is coming down on that British guy, Prince, what's his name?
Prince Andrew.
Well, Andrew was a freak for a long time. He'd been a freaknik joker for years.
Oh.
He'd been trying to get coochie wherever he can get it for years. He was
they call him Nasty Ants.
He was a young, good-looking dude back in the day. He was a real young. He was a real, he had the chiseled chin and all that. So he was a naturally good-looking guy back in the day. And he was married. His wife was a freak too. Her name was Fergie. And they were.
He was married to Fergie?
Yeah, Fergie. She was married to Fergie a long time ago. But they all done got old now. But back when they were young, Fergie was the freak. He was the freak.
Yeah.
And all that jazz. But then all of a sudden he ran the Bernstein back. What's his name? Not Bernstein. Epstein. He ran Epstein. Epstein was jockeying all these young girls. He had these little Paradise Island. He had his own island and everything. And Andrew came over because he just wanted to
he got turned down.
Get pissed on and everything, whatever.
Oh, that's how it started.
And then kind of find out now there's a girl testifying that Andrew ran up into her when she was 16.
Oh, hold on.
And he's denying it and everything, but is getting out. But I think now that Epstein died in prison, I think that the one who stood the most to lose, Andrew, I think when he went back and told the British people about that, I think the British people set up a hit on him in that prison. Because the British ain't got nothing but big money. The Parliament ain't got nothing but dough. You ever see an affair on TV, a wedding or whatever, and see what them British be riding in?
Oh, my Lord. I mean, their weddings are legendary.
Bentley.
Their stuff
Bentley.
Is legendary.
It was a Bentley that the couple was in. They came around the corner. You saw the front of the Bentley, but then the back of the Bentley was made of all glass. Half glass seal, and the back window was glass. The side was all glass.
And it was bulletproof.
And they had Rolls Royces following the Bentleys. You know what I mean? To them, not a Rolls Royce, but a Range Rover is like a. That's like a Camry.
That's a 95 Toyota Camry.
That's like a Camry over here,
yeah. That's a 95 Toyota Camry.
So I think, in my opinion, just as my own, what you call it, conspiracy theory.
I just had the Camry, though. I had a Rolls Royce, yeah.
I just think that the conspiracy theory, I think, is that because they hung out with Epstein also, Bill Clinton, all of them.
Yeah.
All them rich white guys got together and said,
it's the upper echelon type.
They said, we got to get rid of this guy. Because being they wasn't letting Epstein out of jail, he's about to throw everybody under the bus. It was major people. Then all of a sudden he's dead.
I mean, imagine the information that he has.
Well, it's coming out already. Yeah. It's coming out on Andrew. Because that girl want to get paid. That little 16-year-old girl. Because she's about what? She's about 30 now, 35.
Yeah, something like that.
So she want to get paid. And she said she had sex with him 3 times. She's like, I don't recollect.
He claimed he didn't know her. Didn't know it was all a lie.
Yeah.
But then they got photographs of him with the girl.
With the girl, posing. I don't remember that photo. I don't remember. Them young girls got to realize if they doing something against their will, got to grab some DNA off that motherfucker. Pull some cunt hairs off him or something.
Yeah, but at 16 and 17, they ain't thinking about all that. Yeah. They were doing stuff that they were either being forced into doing.
No, they were getting paid. They wasn't forced. They wasn't getting paid.
They were getting compensated in other ways.
No,
Epstein was paying them. He was paying them.
No, some of them girls were being forced
into
doing it because they came there allegedly to give him a massage.
They were persuaded. They were persuaded with money.
No, they came there to get paid to give a massage.
Don't go there.
And then he started pressing them about doing this and doing that, and those girls were told
after they already had been but after they got into blackmail status.
You start scaring somebody and telling them you're not leaving.
But you got to get people.
You're not leaving. You're going to do what I tell you to do.
You got to get people in the blackmail status first. You can't hold a.
You're talking about a child.
But you can't hold them against their will.
I'm telling you, that's what they did.
No.
There were girls that were held in his houses against their will, told that you're not leaving.
I think that was after the fact they had already agreed to a certain extent. They
was getting paid.
I'm not saying they didn't get some money, but they didn't come there for sex.
How you gonna stop them from going to school? How you gonna stop them from living in? How you gonna stop them going back?
I'm telling you, that's what he did.
But how you gonna stop them going home to their mother and father at the end of the day? You can't stop that.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
No. I'm not agreeing with that.
It ain't about agreeing to it. That's the fact.
They was getting paid. They
I'm trying to
gave
tell
them.
you.
They told me give you 20 times
You need
more
to
than your
research
daddy
it.
give you an allowance. He said, really?
They said, and
How much is
and even though as stupid as they could be, they wanted to either play stupid or they were stupid, or at the end of the day, it was
Y'all are wrong on that.
They know what time it is. Like,
Some of those young girls were lured under false pretenses and then told that
Right,
they could not
but they were
leave.
lured first, but they was able to go home at night.
No, they were
Oh,
not.
come on. He wasn't holding no sex
I'm
slaves.
telling you, they were.
Okay.
they were sex slaves.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Those girls.
I don't believe that. He would have been thrown
The girl
out.
who was talking about Andrew said she was forced to have sex with him on three different occasions. That wasn't about her saying,
After you massaged her like 10 times, and she made like $3,000-$4,000.
No, see, you just adding stuff.
I ain't
That's
adding
not
nothing.
what happened.
You cannot
No,
hold
that's not what
anybody
happened.
unless you already, you know.
You're talking about people who are powerful with plenty of money.
Yeah, but I don't think they're stupid.
You get these people up there in these secured premises.
They know 16 gonna get you 20. They know that already. So, you want to take a break?
Yeah, that's dirty business.
You want to take a CC
That
break?
is dirty business.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
saying that they did all that stuff.
Yeah,
those girls
a lot
were
of
held against their will.
A lot of those rich old guys.
I'm not saying all of them. I said some of them.
Yeah. Or they got into a situation and once they got too real for them, they said, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this no more. But it was already too late because they had already pretty much got themselves in it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that stuff be crazy.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Because then if you can convince a girl to do something once, and they're videotaping everything, and you don't know it, and now when you say, I don't want to do this, and they say, well, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to show everybody
what is the power
you did.
of persuasion?
Just do this one more time,
What is
and then
the
I'll
power
let
of
you go.
persuasion?
I'll let you go, and then I won't show anybody the video.
What is
I
the
won't
power
let this
of
get out.
persuasion, though? How do you
just
first lure
told
men?
He brought them there under the guise that I will pay you handsomely.
They did. They got $200 a massage.
Can I tell you? To give me a massage. That's what Epstein said. He did not tell them, I want you to come here and have sex with me and a bunch of my friends.
Right, of course.
He said, I just want you to come give me a massage.
Yeah.
And then he started doing other stuff, either doing things to himself in front of them. And if they were, some of them were like, and left before anything else happened. Some of them ended up getting caught up. And then once you get stuff on video and you blackmail people and tell them, I'm going to send a copy to your parents, I'm going to put it on this and do that. And even if they didn't plan on doing it, to a 16-year-old, 17-year-old girl
but they probably
scared, they don't know.
But they wouldn't be trying to say they're going to send it to their parents or anything like that because that would be incriminating themselves.
Well, I'm just saying, but see, to these girls, they don't know. They're thinking, if my parents see this, they're going to kick me out of the house. I'm not going to be able to go home. You know, there's a lot of dynamics.
I hear what you're saying, but like I think they are a little too old and too smart.
If they were that smart, they wouldn't have been there in the first place. You should know.
I'm talking about
these girls.
I'm talking about the guys. The guys are smart enough to know that. Look, they're not going to do a bunch of videos and everything like that because that's incriminating themselves. That's just imagine.
Check this out. They alter those videos to protect these guys and just show what the girls are doing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Because I'm about to say, just imagine
those guys will not.
Just imagine you dealing with underage girls and everything like that. The last thing they want is video of them
that's
messing with underage girls. Like that's super crazy. That's not gonna happen. Like hopefully they too smart for that. But yeah, they ain't about to do nothing like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, because the last thing you want is somebody to be able to. Like, let's say they did have a video that was altered. Say if somebody was able to get the real video, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So they not gonna have nothing like that. But yeah, that's crazy though, man.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation. But
yeah.
all right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're coming back with the Hit It and Quit It headlines on the Pajama Party Show.
You're in tune to the late night adult pajama party right here on Blog Talk Radio. This is a production of DC Homegrown Entertainment. To share your opinion with the Pajama Party Crew, call us on 914-803-4306 and press 1. If you'd rather just listen in, you can still call us and listen on your phone, or you can listen online by going to our website, www.apajamaparty.com, and clicking the Listen banner in the top right corner. So join the conversation and let us know what you think about tonight's topics or whatever is on your mind. Okay, who turned the lights off? Call us now 914-803-4306. Now back to the crew and more of the Pajama Party.
Welcome back to Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with, who am I here with? I'm here with
Vin Rouge.
Vin Rouge.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Bonsoir, Vin Rouge.
Yeah.
No low. What's the president say? No low pro.
Huh? Oh, he's talking about quid pro quo.
Pro. Redwine.
I know you're not trying to say a low pro.
Yeah.
You know what you're trying to say?
Oh no. We'll talk. See, yeah.
I thought that's what you were trying to say.
My goodness.
Hold on.
Yo, Redwine, we actually thought you
We
was
can't
nice.
do that. We can't
Who
do
else
that.
is here with us?
She feel a
We
little
got
bit.
Mr.
A
Lowe.
little outnumbered because now there's two fellas
Mr.
on the.
Lowe is sitting in for
I'm just chilling like
Chilling like a villain.
I'm chilling like a villain, trying to stay in the cut like
Ketel.
penicillin. You hear me?
All right. Well, we're going to get into the hit it and quit it headlines, and we're going to follow the rules. We're going to hit them and quit them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
We lost 20 grand on that last segment because I couldn't
whatever.
get y'all to go to the commercial.
Well, we were in a
Commercials pay the
discussion.
bills.
It's a talk show. That's what we do.
All right, tell the NFL that, please.
Yeah,
They
okay.
show a F-150 commercial during the kickoff.
Okay, let's talk about
Oh, while you were gone there, guys.
Excuse me. Hit it and quit it time. Let's talk about Burger King getting sued. Did you hear about this one?
Oh.
Burger King has been sued by a vegan customer who's basing his allegations on that meatless sandwich called the Impossible Whopper. He's saying that it is contaminated on the grills that are used for meat. He's saying if you cook it on a grill that you cook beef on, the beef juice is going to get up in there, so it's no longer going to be a vegan option. The guy's name is Philip Williams. He filed a class action lawsuit in Miami federal court against the restaurant chain after purchasing the Impossible Whopper, which is supposed to be a plant-based alternative to the meat patty. Now, he says he would not have paid a premium price for that burger if he had known it was cooked on the same grill with the beef patties. That was his issue.
All right, now I'm the defense attorney. I'm a defense attorney for Burger King.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first of all, did he say what his race was?
No, but I'm sure you can guess.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna say now. First of all, sir, did you go in the back and see how we cook our stuff, or what? How did you know that? How did you know that was cooked on that? Would you come in with some binoculars or something and looked in the back? How do you know where we cooked our stuff at? And if you are so temperamental on what you think happened at that restaurant, then you need to go in the kitchen of restaurants around the world. It will blow your mind.
Well,
talk knowledge to him.
It'll blow your mind. You kidding me? You got people that will taste food with this head. They'll go. You got some chefs that'll go.
Yeah. Yep.
and put it right
start
back.
restirring it.
Yep.
You know,
They ain't see that, but he did a
saying
taste tester. They didn't even see that on the mic, but he just did a small taste tester with a quick stir.
With a spoon, and then they'll put
with a small
spoon back in the soup and stir it up.
Back in the soup and stir it up. Wow.
Little salt, little pepper.
Wow.
It'll be
Trying to
fine.
give you guys a visual.
Well, the bottom line is that he's saying that he's alleging in his lawsuit that Burger King participated in deceptive representations by not disclosing that they cook their meat, the meatless burgers, on the same grill with the meat burgers.
Okay.
So, but Burger King came back and said, hold up.
Hold on.
If you go to our website, our website says that if you want a vegan version of this, you need to specify that when you order it, and we will put it separately in the microwave, not on the grill, but we will microwave the Impossible Burger for you where it doesn't touch the grill.
So he didn't read the fine print.
Well, I mean, in reality, when you walk into a fast food restaurant, are you going to go on their website?
No,
you walk in the restaurant and look up on the board and see what do I want.
And then not like that, who's going to Burger King acting like you and Ruth Chris?
That's what I'm saying.
Like you at Burger King. You understand you at Burger King, right?
So you looking up
they
on
do like
thing,
4 for $4 and all this kind of
They
stuff.
keep advertising
Super 3. 3 for $5.
But I'm saying the commercials keep saying,
one for
"Oh my
50
God,
cent, like
this is meatless. It's
like-
meatless."
like.
And they keep saying it's meatless.
What are you at?
I can't believe it's
So
meatless.
now all of a sudden, now you a health provider at the Burger King. Now you a health inspector at Burger King. You say, look, I deserve grade A meat, 5-star burgers. You at Burger King, you just paid $3.76. Shut up. Get out of here.
No, for this thing, they're expensive.
What is this?
Those Impossible burgers, I'm not sure. I know they cost more than a regular Whopper.
It's made.
It's like about $5-6 a burger.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You paid $5.76, and now you want 4 Ruckers. That's what you want.
Yeah.
My Lord.
I ain't heard that.
My Lord, yeah, I ain't heard from it. I ain't
Burger
been
King
had it,
on the
man.
list because I agree with
That's
this guy.
ridiculous.
I feel like if they had all of this special stuff that you should be asking, why don't they put it up on the board and not on not just on the website?
If you want all this special
Put
stuff,
the
go
little
to a special
star.
place. Don't go to Burger King. I'll put him on the kissing list and go to Burger King acting like he wanted special stuff.
Okay, so you want to put Mr. Philip Williams on the
Yeah. Care about no Mr. Phillip. You going to Burger King acting like you coming in there. You done brought your whole family. You're suited and booted. You got your tie on. Your son has a tuxedo on. He's only 1 year old. You know what I mean? You come in here and get meatless burgers. Get the hell out of here. What the hell is wrong with you?
Okay.
Meatless burgers at Burger King.
Moving on. Over to you, Papa.
Ridiculous.
International
Be
news.
ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
You done fired up Mr. Lowe now.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
International news. What's going
This
on?
is the one about Netanyahu, huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
yeah.
your boy.
Yeah, this is my boy. I'm glad. I actually saw this story. I'm just so glad this man finally got a thorn up his ass. Because I'm telling you, he was
back.
Trump. He is that man kisses Trump. I remember one day he came to the White House. He had on a red tie just like Trump. They were like 2 polar bears.
It was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
It was disgusting.
He's all big and crappy, and Trump's all big. They both walk around
like
with
Bob
shiny red ties. I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway, Jerusalem, this came out by the, I guess the Associated Press or the Israeli Attorney General indicted Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on corruption charges on Thursday. All right, highlighting uncertainties over who will ultimately lead the country during this political chaos after 2 inconclusive elections this year. He ran twice, and they can't pick a winner because the election was so corrupted. So anyway, he's holding on because he was the previous prime minister.
Right.
So they can't pick a new one yet. But Attorney General, and these are all Israeli names, Ababachi Mandalachi, announced a decision, the first of its kind, against the serving prime minister that he would be indicted on charges that he bribed the networks to give him positive news and feedback. So whenever he goes on TV, he talk about him like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But this man was nothing but a clone of Donald Trump. Benjamin Netanyahu. He is the prime minister of Israel.
Yep.
And this man, because he had Trump's book, always saying, the art of the deal. The art of the deal.
Oh,
I'm like, get your tongue out of Trump's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I mean,
Really?
but
Come
now
up for
he's
air
indicted.
every
He's
now
indicted
and then.
himself.
Yeah.
And if you look around,
He was DC Davin.
all the indictments that are going on, the different people that we got out here now between Trump and Netanyahu and Putin, and you got your boy from the Marco Saturday Night Live. What is his name? The mayor.
Giuliani.
Giuliani.
Oh, he's done.
I mean, it's just the characters
he's all over
today.
the place.
It's worse than the Nixon years when they took Nixon down. All these different superficial, overzealous white folks that just think that they're the best thing since sliced bread, and it's just a mess. And Yahoo is part of it. They think they have power. These people all started as poor white trash, and now they got this big power, and they don't believe it. They think they could take over the world, and they just, it's amazing. So we'll see what happens with Netanyahu. I hope they burn his ass, because that man is you talking about a Trump kiss ass? Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
Especially when he held up that book talking about the art of the deal. The art of the deal.
Yeah.
Oh, my Are you kidding me?
All
His
right.
tongue smells like horse
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
He's been looking ass for years. Since he's been in there.
All right, what else you got for us, Mr. Lucky?
It's the last one. Hey, look. Check this out, though. Some people, you know what? Some people wouldn't mind this type of a boss, but at the same time, this ain't good for business, man. This is you got a lot going on. It's the makers of Absolute and Jameson. Now look, we've all had. I'll tell you now, Jameson is dangerous. You know, if you're out and about and everything like that, and you just, oh yeah, just giving shots at Jameson. Boom, take a little shot at Jameson, this and that. Oh,
What is Jameson?
Jameson, that's one of the alcoholic beverages that is normally used as a shot and everything like that. A lot of times, Jameson is not used as a drink or a cocktail.
I mean, I know it's something you drink, but what is it? I know
Jameson
is is it a whiskey, bourbon?
You know what? Wow,
I believe it's an Irish.
It's an Irish whiskey, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's an Irish whiskey, and but Jameson is very, very smooth. And the thing is, though, Jameson is great for shots. So you can take a shot of Jameson. Nothing's happened. You think everything is good.
No, I've never.
You know, a couple minutes later, somebody wants some more shots of Jameson. I'll be a part of it. Let's take another.
Mm-hmm.
You're still good. Yep, you're still good. Everything is good. Jameson don't hit you until it hits you. And then once it hits you, it gets you. You know what I'm saying? And Jameson.
So what's happening now with Jameson?
So pretty much the makers of the Absolute and Jameson, they had we got Jameson over here. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Is some Jameson on the bar?
Well, we might have Jameson on the bar. You know what? Anybody that's listening, if you got some Jameson, let's just all pour a shot together. Let's just do that. Everybody pour a shot of Jameson together.
All right.
Whoever's listening, get it. See, don't get me all excited because now Jameson. That's what it does to you.
All right.
And I'm not gonna allow you to.
I like
pressure
ice
me.
in my shot.
I'm not gonna allow you to pressure me. This is
Resist.
But now I'm gonna pressure you because I want you to drink this Jameson. That's what you do.
Resist.
But yeah, the makers of Absolute and Jameson, they've been accused of pressuring their employees, right, their staff, to drink excessively during work. You know what I mean? They trying to pressure you to drink on the job.
What kind of stuff is that?
I mean, now as an employee, especially shout out to all the functional alcoholics and everything like that. But y'all would love this type of thing. Who would complain about that? Who would complain about their boss saying, "Hey, I want you to drink on the job"? That's what I want you to do.
All day, every day?
All day, every day. When you clock in and you clock out, you were going to be drinking this Jameson and it's Absolute.
That cannot be a good thing.
Well, I mean, hey. Now, there were some French offices, right? Employees at the French offices of Wine and Spirit, Giant Pernod Ricard. He's the owner of Absolute Vodka and Malibu Rum, among a number of other popular liquor brands, claim they were consistently pressured to drink while on the clock. This is what they say, hey, if you on the clock, take a shot.
That's
you know what I mean?
Messed up.
And of course the company denies and will continue to deny the accusations, but I mean,
ask all the drunk employees.
Hey, I'm gonna say
they'll tell you.
If it like they say before, if it look like a duck and it quack like a duck,
it is.
It's probably a duck. You know what I'm saying? So they saying that pretty much the employees is like, look, this is the company's culture. Pretty much, if you say no, you're not very well regarded because they're like, okay, pretty much you a snitch. You a snitch, and you're not fit for this company. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Some of the employees, it's been select few that said that the excessive drinking had caused hallucinations, and she's hearing voices and
oh my goodness,
things of that nature. I mean, you know what, baby, put the Jameson down.
I think
put it down.
Those are symptoms of being drunk.
Yeah, I was gonna say because maybe you had too many. Sometimes look, they're not telling you that you got to take every shot. You know what I'm saying? You took one too many. Don't complain about it now because you're hungover. Don't do that now. Don't do that. You know?
They're being pressured.
You know, but they're being pressured, and they say other current and previous staff members have come forward. They claim that, they became a little sick from all the alcohol consumption. So, I don't know what's going on there, but obviously, y'all are either getting pressured into drinking or you're drinking and don't know your limit. So you need to cut it out. That's what you need to do. But they would say they were mainly, drinking like flavored liquor. Typically, it was mixed with a little water throughout the day. Sometimes they can have as much as 12 glasses a day.
Gee.
Yeah, well, a lot of these places are distilleries, and they have stores and very relaxed environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're working, I mean, what kind of work?
Well, that's what they do.
Anyway, is that?
Yeah, then one employee said he would drive home drunk pretty much on a daily basis as a result, and he and said sometimes he found some of his colleagues in what they call, in quotations, alcoholic comas. But that's just you drunk. You drunk too much. That's what Jameson is not your friend.
And neither is Absolute.
Jameson is
it all day.
Absolute Jameson is not your friend. You will have side effects. You will get tired. You may go into these quotations alcoholic comas. You know? But then on the other side, people will say, what are you complaining about? You're being paid to party. But some of these people didn't put their party hats on. Some of these people don't want their party hats on. Huh? Did you think about that? Some people don't want to sing happy birthday every day.
That's just too much.
Some people hate birthdays. How about that? Did you think about that?
Mr. Lowe.
All right.
Come
All right. I digress, but yeah. So pretty much
about these things.
But of course the spokesperson for the company, they denied every and all accusations.
Of course.
There's no. They said there is no culture. Absolutely, 100%. There is no culture of alcohol. There is no order and no incitement of any form.
Right. And were they drunk when they said that?
Hey, and this comes, the buck stops at the top, and even the top is saying, look, the head of communications, they say, hey, the staff, they could decide how much or how little they want to drink.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not falling for it.
So,
I think that the people who are saying this are telling the truth.
Oh, of course.
They're probably being pushed into
there's a culture there. I mean, they also say this isn't the first time the company has come under fire for that same reason. Even back in 2011, there was pretty much a additive of there where somebody said, hey, the more you drink, the more you sell. And, I mean, in cases that could be true.
Yeah,
but
the drunker you are, the less you care.
Oh, that's
okay.
a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Lowe, for that. That's a wrap up the Hit It and Quit It headlines. We're going to get ready to fire up Poppa DD with What's Poppin' right on the other side of this break. We'll be right back.
Looking for a new cocktail to serve at your next dinner party? Trying to figure out what pairs well with your main entree? Then you need to visit the Cocktail of the Week archive at apajamaparty.com. We've got a list of all the cocktails we've featured on previous Pajama Party shows with recipes and pictures of the drinks. And believe me, we've had some good ones. And while you're on the website, visit the archives for previous shows. Just click on any date, and you can hear the shows again and again. We've got you covered at apajamaparty.com. And tell a friend. They'll thank you.
All right, welcome back to Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, my darling.
And sitting in for Ketel tonight, we have Mr. Lowe.
Hey.
How about that?
Hey. I am here. I just need you to understand that. Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, it's time for What's Poppin' with Poppa DD. What's poppin' tonight, Papa?
Man, there's so much going on.
Talk about
there's
it.
So much going on.
Huh?
Always is.
First of all, if you get the opportunity,
Let's get into
you
it.
can probably pull it up on YouTube or something. You got to pull up Nixon, and it's a documentary called In His Own Words, where they're playing all his
I
tapes
saw that.
of back in the day when he was
just talking dirty,
talking about everybody. He's a
my
mess.
Lord.
And it just goes to show that everything is just going full circle. You know, this world has got
It goes
to
in
know
a
better.
circle. It goes in a circle.
Yeah, but you know what I want to focus on tonight though is just the actual treatment and the whole change of attitude when it comes to when people of color get their ass in a sling. The attitude change, the whole judicial change, the whole cut and dry, throw their ass in jail change is unbelievable. Now you had all of these, for lack of a better word, white folks. They got busted on that school scandal. All right, now that's been in the news for the last year. Of they did this and it all went all the way to the athletic directors and everybody had their fingers in there making money.
There you go.
Sometimes we wonder where these white folks are getting their money from. It's just some crooked shit going on, and it runs and runs until they get caught. Shit don't stop until they get caught. You know what I mean?
Crooked as a question mark.
It's just almost like a mouse running around your house. He running around free as shit until you find a glue trap that you actually pay for.
You gotta trap him.
No, wait a minute now. You can't get no glue trap from the dollar store. Don't fuck with those.
Please don't do that.
Okay, because all that's going to do is make his feet wet.
Yeah, we need premium. We
He
need
gonna
premium
say, y'all
product.
done fucked around and got my feet wet.
We need premium
and he
product.
sit back there and his little brother, somebody will lick his feet dry and he'll be back on the move again.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to go to the hardware store and spend
the real
about
stuff.
$4 or $5 on
get the
a
real
glue trap.
Yeah.
Because I've seen glue traps that are so. A glue trap could be. I won't go off on a tangent.
Oh man, the ones I
Let
get
me tell you
undefeated.
something about a glue trap.
The ones I get undefeated.
Glue traps are vicious. Not only will they stick the mouse, but they will stick to everything around the mouse.
Yeah, they will.
Okay, I remember one time I had 2 mice on a glue trap.
Yeah.
By the time I picked up the thing and it slipped off the stick I was sticking it with to get it in the bag, it flipped in the air, and then the damn thing stuck up against the wall.
Hey, we got dinner
now
tonight.
the glue trap was up against the wall. The glue trap was up against the wall, flat against the wall, with the glue against the wall, with 2 damn mice in it up against the wall.
Dead mice.
I'm like, damn.
That's nasty.
So let me tell you something. A glue trap is a mess. But anyway, getting back what I was saying. This lady, the mayor from Maryland, what's her name? Plague?
Pew.
Yeah,
now,
Baltimore.
she got trapped up in some little stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's about to go down because, like I said, when you got people of color about to go on trial, or about to get indicted, or about to go get what they do, the court turns into a regular, you know, downtown Newark, New Jersey court. It don't matter. But the celebrities out in L.A. and the celebrities, period, that got that white privilege, they go through a whole different motion. They got the undercover stuff. Oh, she's going to go to jail for 15 days and yada, yada, yada. Let's put her on camera, put her on Entertainment Tonight. Oh, here she is in her little green scrubs. Oh, she's, okay. Oh, they're going to let her out 5 days early for good behavior. Or let her out because her day to get out fell on a Friday, so she's going to get out on a Thursday 5 days before she was due to come out. But watch this mayor of Maryland. She's going to go up the river just like Bill Cosby did. Just like James Brown did. Just like Mike Tyson did. Just like Michael Vick did. Okay, when you're a person of color, nobody gives a damn about status. It just comes back to being another black criminal getting charged or guilty as charged or what have you. It's an atrocity.
It is though, and they want you to do.
They
want you to feel it. Like see, with white, and that's to say like that.
Not, but why?
They want
but
you
why
to
are
feel
you
the
so?
pain.
But why are you paying attention so hard to people that you don't even normally pay attention to?
Yeah, that's right.
Why is that? Why is it when we? I remember one time I was up in the New Jersey area, right? They had a newspaper up in New Jersey called the Trentonian. Trentonian. That's a newspaper out of Trenton, New Jersey.
There you go.
Now, when you go to the station back in the day, you got all kinds of trains, Amtrak trains, New Jersey Transit trains going to New York, yada, yada, yada. Now, this little run-of-the-mill newspaper whenever they wanted to sell papers, they just put a black man's face on the front. Boom. He could have saved 5 kids in a fire. But the paper would sell out because white folks want to get on that train in the morning and read, what did this Negro do? I'm interested.
Wow.
Because he's on the front page of the newspaper.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden they get to the part where they said he rescued 4 babies from a burning damn fire. They be like, oh shit, I just spent 35 cents on this goddamn paper, and all this Negro did was save some people from a fire. They want to read that he then got hemmed up, fucked up, chasing hoes all
burned to death. You know, he went
Whatever,
up in the he went up in the house. He went up in the bando. That's what they want. He went up in the bando. He went by himself as a vigilante. You know what I'm saying? He got burnt up. You know, and then
you know, the whole thing behind it is that the fact that all I'm saying is just look out for this trial coming up in Baltimore with this mayor. They say with everything she did, I don't know whether it was exaggerating or whatever. Mm-hmm. They said this lady can get up to 175 years.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And I was saying to myself, you gotta be fucking kidding me. First of all, she ain't hurting nobody. Then you gotta, and I'm gonna close on this. Now, but peep this here. Now you got a D.C. councilman that's been on the D.C. council for damn near 30 years. Old white guy, white hair.
Jack.
They can't get there. What's his name? Jack whatever.
Something.
Yeah, anyway, they can't get rid of him. The reason why they can't get rid of him because he knows where the bones is buried. Mm-hmm. Okay, he got someone, all the young people on that bitch.
All of them.
But in Prince George County, there was a black lady that did some embezzling, and her and her daughter stole about $30,000 apiece. She'd already got a court date, trial date, and everything set up. But this white guy on the D.C. council, they can't get rid of his ass, and he claimed he's not going to resign. So I'm saying to myself, what the hell is going on? Does the white folks learn something as children on what to say or what not to say? And are we just thrown down the river because we are just like, they just look at us like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand it. And even one more thing. Let me say this here. Let me take this live if I forget it. Let me say one more thing. The situation with that brawl between the Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Now, the white boy that got hit with the helmet, he was trying to snatch off the brother's helmet when the fight first started. Yeah, they didn't find him. He didn't lose no time. He came on TV and apologized for his actions, and the other brother said he said a racial slur to him. And here now the NFL saying, well, we found no evidence of a racial term. We did all kind of audio on the field. Wait a minute, there was 5 seconds left in the game when it happened. Anybody that had any audio probably was wrapping their shit up to go home. The game was over. So how did you do an investigation with that? And how do you not find everybody that's involved when the first thing that happened was you seen the white quarterback from the Steelers trying to pull his helmet off first? Yeah. So how do you not do anything with him when he initiated the shit? Yeah. The brother is 4 times stronger, but you can't now, you can't really crucify Goliath because Goliath got muscles. Hell, David was the one that pulled his balls in the beginning. So, I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm going to back off it on that. But just watch out for the mayor situation coming up because they're going to send that sister down the damn river. And the white guy who was the councilman in D.C., his ass going to be still sitting his old ass on that D.C. council while that black woman is in her orange jumpsuit going to jail. Mark my words, it's going to happen by February. You watch it.
I'm
going to leave that alone.
Yeah. All right. Poppa DD has stated so.
I'm just saying.
But that's my line.
That's your line.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just the way of the world, man.
It's crazy.
It is getting wild out here. Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of wild, let's shift gears to the weird news.
Wait, weird.
Yeah, we're about to get weird. We're going to get weird up in here. I'm going to kick it off and tell you this crazy one about these farmers. This is why farmers may want to paint their cows with zebra stripes. It's crazy, but it's got some truth to it. And this is coming out of Tokyo. There's an experiment on a herd of cows in central Japan that has proven to be a real radical and inspired solution. what they were trying to do, to sum it up, is you know how flies tend to attract to, animals and the cows, and they flicking them off with the tail, they're stomping and doing things to get the flies off of them. But they were noticing that the flies don't seem to be as attracted to the zebras. So they were thinking, well, is it something with the stripes that's throwing off the flies? Why are they not as attracted to the zebras? So they got the idea to try this test, and they painted zebra stripes with, paint that can wash off. They daily painted zebra stripes on these cows, and it's weird if you look it up and look at the picture. It's like a cow that looks like a zebra.
Right.
Painted stripes on them, and sure enough, there were less flies attracted to the cows that had the zebra stripes than the cows who didn't have the zebra stripes. So it was water-based paint, and they painted them about 2 inches wide every morning, and they had like a group that had black stripes painted on black cows, and the flies jumped right on them. Then there were some that had no paint. Then there were the ones that had the white stripes, and the flies pretty much not left them alone, but there were less flies going to the ones with the zebras. So they concluded that apparently those stripes confuse the flies, and they can't quite navigate where to land or something. So I don't know. All I'm saying is that apparently there's something to it. They published a report in some journal where these Japanese scientists, it's a journal called PLOS1, and the scientists said that the results suggest a promising pesticide-free alternative to protecting livestock from biting flies, because some of those flies actually bite them. So if you don't want your cows to get bitten up, you might want to paint them to look like a zebra.
So who they getting bit from?
The biting flies.
Biting flies?
Yeah.
Is that a thing now?
Yeah, that's always been a thing. If you ever go on a farm, you see how flies
There do
go
be a lot
on
of
the
flies
horses
around
and
the
on the
horses,
cows. Yeah, between the horses and the
Big
cows,
flies
the
are
flies.
Are they saying putting the stripes on them that the flies won't bother them?
They bother them less.
They don't know how to land.
It's like there's something about the stripes, kind of like maybe the flies can't see very well, and those stripes throw them off.
All you farmers out there, start putting stripes on your cows. All right?
Hey.
Understand that. Put the stripes on them right now. As we speak, put the stripes on them right now. If you need a can of paint, I got a couple of, I got deals, and I can do it for the bundle. Yeah, I can do it for the bundle.
Oh, hook 'em up.
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can hook you up. I got Backdoor Bobby that's going to hook you up on the paint.
But they went on to say that, if the pattern of the paint is effective, that maybe they might want to look at doing like a spider web pattern, see if that works.
Spider web?
You know, the way the spider webs look.
Oh, so we need
maybe that might work.
You need full artists. You need artists now for these animals. Like,
I mean,
paint spider webs on cows now.
I'll just say you might want to do something to look out for your cows.
Back in the day, all you need was Charlotte's Web, and now
the cows need some help. The flies are biting them up.
These flies, they getting treacherous, huh?
Yeah, they treacherous.
Hey, check this out. This is about turkeys here.
What you got there?
This is in Towns River, New Jersey, which is a shore town up there in the area of Atlantic City and all about the Jersey Shore, what have you. But they got a turkey problem up there. They say that New Jersey has drumsticked up a plan to deal with the flocks of wild turkey that are ruffling some feathers in the Jersey Shore neighborhood. And it doesn't involve them winding up on a dinner plate in 2 weeks. The State Department Environmental Protection Agency will trap scores of turkeys have descended on a retirement community in Toms River, New Jersey to relocate them. Okay, the move came as a result of some large flocks of turkeys have invaded the small town. They're pecking cars and pecking people to get too close to them.
Oh, yeah. They ready.
One lady said, I had a small blow-up pool in my backyard for my grandson. Lasted about 1 week because the turkeys pecked a hole in it and popped the pool. They pecked holes all in it, and it's been a nuisance to me. She said she spent $82 on that pool at Walmart.
We either gonna bake them or fry.
And Walmart is where everything goes down.
So what you're telling me is that they had a turkey tantrum. That's what you're telling me?
So
they had a TT, a turkey tantrum?
So some people have had groups of 20 or 30 birds strutting through the street causing cars not to move. People
They say they had enough of this.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a gang.
So,
Yeah, they say they had enough of this.
That's a turkey gang.
Yeah, they're a cult now.
It's a cult.
Yeah, they're a cult now.
he said they do not cause damage, he said, but if they see their reflection in the car, they'll peck at the car. Like that commercial, Liberty Mutual.
Oh,
See where
the
the bird hits,
Right.
where the bird hits the window. Yeah,
So that's a thing.
that's how they
huh?
are. When they gobble and stuff, when they see their own reflection, they start.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why everybody got holes and dents on the side of their car.
Wow.
Because the birds seeing their reflection. This is in Toms River, Maryland. So
What's
if
that?
you're
What's
going to
it
go
called
down,
when you're they must be very conceited. They don't want. They see themselves.
Maybe. I don't know if they're trying to kiss
Toms
themselves
River
or
is off
attack.
of Route 30 in the Jersey area. So if you're going to go to Atlantic City, just stay on the Atlantic City Expressway and bypass this little dog
Yeah,
thing.
oh yeah.
And maybe you can find the turkey.
Yeah, this
Nah,
is turkey
don't
tyrant.
You don't want to go to Toms River.
That sounds like a gang to me.
That is a
If
game.
they're rolling 20,
Just
30
imagine,
deep,
but look, just imagine the money you make if you can kill, if you can like grab up all those turkeys.
sound like fresh turkeys for Thanksgiving.
Anyway.
All right, what you got over there, Mr. Love?
That would be lovely. I got something
All right.
weird. I got something weird over here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Aren't they
guys.
all?
This is it's a little bit different, guys. I don't know how good you are on your Oh, there we go. That's what I need. There you go. Get me in the mood. All right. All right. So, yeah, y'all hear that? So this is the weird news. I have how educated you guys are. How educated are you guys about PDs?
What's
Now,
a PD?
Well, in PDs, normally in my profession, I'm kind of, let's just cut it short, but I'm kind of like a doctor a little bit and everything like that. So, as far as it comes to, like,
a little bit.
you know, I'm kind of like a doctor.
Is that like a little
so.
bit pregnant?
But
Okay.
in my profession,
Okay.
What's the commercial say? Okay, it's not okay.
well, in my profession, the PD would mean pupillarly distance. That means that we're measuring the pupils between your eyes and things of that nature. But this PD, this PD is a little bit different. This PD is called possum dropping.
What?
Possum dropping. Have y'all ever dropped a possum? Y'all ever had any possum dropping before?
No, popping.
Well, it's a real thing. It's a movement, and it's actually, to be honest with you,
A possum dropping.
Yeah, possum dropping. It's a movement that it's been growing in North Carolina more so.
Who goes near that ugly ass animal?
Yeah,
I
I've never been
Possum, muskrat. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've never been a possum.
You're not a possum lover?
What is it? Possum persevere? I've never been.
A possum connoisseur?
No, I've never been one of those. But what it does, it's a practice that they do where it involves like it's suspending a possum in like a transparent box, so that's way like so you got the possum in the box. It's kind of like that's kind of nasty a little bit to be honest with you, because like
that's crazy.
Like you got a possum in a box, and you mostly do it on like New Year's Eve. And they slowly lower it into the ground as people count down to midnight.
You mean like the ball that drops in Times Square, but they do a possum?
It's no ball. It's a oh God. And I just got some further information from Poppa DD. He just showed me an illustration of a possum getting dropped.
He's got a white face and a pink nose and big
old
black
ears. So wait a minute. So in North Carolina, you're saying instead of dropping a ball,
hideous.
They drop a possum?
It's a PD. It's a PD.
Dropping.
We're not taking your pupillarly distance. We are dropping your possum. And if anybody has a possum that wants to get dropped, don't let us know. But just
I have never heard of such.
Yeah, they. I just don't get it, you know. And they say that they've been doing this for about 24 years now.
That's how you look when they're mad at you.
Oh yeah, see, I don't want anything to do with a possum. Me personally, I don't.
That's some crazy.
There's no reason. There's no reason. You look. I need you to tell me right now. What is the reason why I need to be around a possum?
What is the reason why they would put one in a box and drop it?
I have
at New Year's Eve. I have never heard of this.
Yeah, a possum is a true rodent to be stayed away from. They all have rabies. and they're a mess.
They all have rabies. Wow.
They all.
That is so dirty. That is so dirty. Look at that. Look at that.
You're going to just keep on the whole
We have some pictures of
group
opossums.
Yeah, we're showing pictures of possums right now, and they're all
You know, the one thing about
they
opossum,
look so sneaky.
I tell you, the one thing about a
Yo,
possum,
that's nasty.
a possum is always on the hunt for food. You see him walking by, and you see, wow, wasn't it a possum coming out of trash and what have you? But corner one of them.
And they got those little hands.
Well, a possum is like one of those. A possum is like one of those guys that you just, yeah. He don't really get no loving or nothing like that. So he just prowls around. He prowls around and everything like that.
He going after food, but if you corner his ass,
but if you if
you
he
gonna
corners,
see another side of them.
shit, if he corners you, you know what I'm saying, and he gonna
pink
pound.
nose and
he got that pink nose.
Oh, gross.
Oh, he's a nasty little something, ain't he? You know, but the thing is though, the county and everything like that, from where they, it's organizations that petition and everything. They gathered almost 160,000 signatures for the petition to continue possum dropping PDs. Like,
these people need to get a life.
They don't get a life. You guys are freaks. You guys are freaks, and you're disgusting individuals.
Freaks.
And you need to stop it. You need to stop it.
I'm putting all the possum freaks on the list.
That's disgusting, and you need to stop it. I don't understand what is the point of you. And then when you say that you're dropping it to the ground, are you killing these possums?
That's a good question.
Because you're saying,
are you like doing it gently and letting
it? Whoa! You're putting them in a box, so you put them on display. Just to. I don't know what they're doing.
The possum is freaking out in the box.
Oh, I believe it.
What? Okay, you know what? That's enough of the
box.
You
know what? Maybe they're not freaking out in the box because maybe they have like a scenery set where they're in a box and they can look at fireworks and they can look
and that's just as freaky.
All this other kind of stuff, and then you just lower. So you're just.
Either way, that's some freaky, crazy.
You guys are creeps. You guys are creeps, and you need to cut it out. That's what you need to do.
Freaks.
You need to cut it out, and you need to stop it immediately. I'm telling you.
Possum freak.
Yeah, you're a PF. Yeah, that's what you are. You're a PF. You're a possum freak. You're ridiculous. Ooh. You need to cut it out. But that's my weird news for today. That's actually a little too weird for me. Yeah. I've never heard of PDs before. Before I started working on the iGuys. So PDs normally always meant people distance. People distance. People distance.
What the hell is that shit?
Yeah, possum dropping.
Ooh.
I don't like that. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't like the way it looks, and I don't even want to visualize it.
Now we've heard it all.
That is, I don't like that at all.
All right, well, that's the weird news for this week. This week's edition of the Weird News. We hope you enjoyed it. I know we did. All right, we're gonna shift gears, and I'm gonna go right into. I'm just saying.
You're not gonna take a break?
No, I'm ready to go.
Oh, excuse me.
Because I want to talk about this. The Secret is out.
Uh-oh.
I got to tell y'all about this.
Uh-oh.
The Secret is out. Now you have to figure out. Well, you know what it is. What the secret is. But I'm just saying tonight.
Yeah.
The secret is out.
Wait till you hear this cocktail. If y'all was sipping some of this cocktail, oh God, you would love this.
Well, we're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that. Wait till you hear this.
The word is out.
Uh-oh.
Victoria's Secret fashion show, world famous annual event, has been canceled.
Oh, dirty.
Done. You will not see models with the wings and the diamond-clad lingerie, bras, and all of that. Stomp the runway on network television this year, and maybe not ever again. And I'm just saying, the secret is out. And I'm not mad about it. I'm not. That fashion show has been broadcast for the last 2 decades. That's like 20 years on primetime television. And I'm not approved by any means. However, I don't really think that people were watching it purely for the fashion.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest.
There's a lot going on right now.
We're not really watching that for the fashion of lingerie. I'm just saying,
well,
buy Victoria.
I like a little lingerie.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying, buy Victoria. The problem that I've always had, the problem I've always had with Victoria's Secret is how overpriced their products are.
Yeah.
Now, they sell these little skimpy bras
Yeah, I like
that
that.
it's not even enough material to blow your nose in.
Yeah.
And those bras are $80. And I'm trying to understand, like, really? I mean, I like cute lingerie as much as the next woman, but, I mean, really, that's just ridiculous.
Hey.
Now, their basic, no frill stuff is still going to run you like $30, $40.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, I know people who swear by their brand, but I'm just not that girl. I'm not a hater, but I'm not their customer. If I spend $80 on a bra, you better believe that bra is going to do some stuff for me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I've heard the comfort level is pretty good.
I'm just saying.
I like Victoria.
So for Victoria's,
not for myself, but
for
my,
Victoria,
for my
that's
partner.
TMI, Mr. Love.
Yeah,
So for Victoria's parent company, it's called L, the letter L Brands. They're saying that their company has substantially pulled back on capital investments in that business while they focus on ensuring that their merchandise resonates with customers. Well, I can tell you this, it is not resonating with me or my wallet. I'm just saying the secret is out. This $7 billion with a B, $7 billion lingerie empire was built completely on the idea that sex sells. And we all know that sex sells. Whether we like it or not, it does. But this fashion show has drawn so much criticism over and over just for their image alone. Now, Victoria's Secret, okay, they've had trouble appealing to a new generation of customers, really mainly because of the whole #MeToo era, okay? And they've been accused of objectifying women and lacking diversity. And speaking of lack of diversity, the CEO of the company, his name is Lex Wexner, previously made some cracks about not being interested in plus-size or transgender models because he claims that they tried it once before and nobody paid attention. That's not really true, but that's what Mr. Wexner said. Now, I guess that equates to the fact that he didn't make money like he wanted to, so he just dismissed the need for diversity on the runway. But there's another reason why Victoria's Secret won't get my dollar, and that's because Mr. Lex Wexner, the CEO of Victoria's Secret, has close connections, or did have close connections, to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
You dirty dog.
He was close to Epstein. Now, Jeffrey Epstein, when he was living, served as Les Wexner's financial advisor. And you know what they say, game recognizes game, birds of a feather flock together, yada, yada. And we know what a freak Epstein was. I'm just saying. So it's just my opinion, but that fashion show really, for Victoria's Secret, it really didn't need to be on network TV in prime time in the first place. That was a whole lot of sexuality in prime time on network TV. So the way I see it, justice has finally been done. I mean, I feel bad for the models because it was a good showcase for them. It was a great showcase for them. But there's other gigs out there, and I wish all the models the best. But there will be no more Victoria boobs and booties on parade, and I'm cool with that.
I don't know if I'm cool with this.
Well, that's all right, because I'm cool with it.
Okay. I don't know.
This is Redwine, and I'm just saying, finally, Victoria's Secret is out.
I like Vicky.
And
Vicky's
good
always been good to me.
riddance. I'm saying I'm good with it,
I spend my money
and
on Vicky.
good riddance. Now, take it or leave it. It's just my opinion. So, that's my segment. I'm just saying, the secret is out. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're coming back with Poppa DD and Living for the City.
Yeah, because I need to definitely I'm gonna agree with you on that when we come back, but I'm gonna agree
Oh
in a
my
different
gosh,
way.
you're gonna agree? Oh,
In a different
Lord.
way. In a different way.
I should have known it was a trick. We'll be right back.
It's the Friday night adult talk show, The Pajama Party, on Blog Talk Radio, produced by DC Homegrown Entertainment. Visit us online at www.apajamaparty.com. Click the banner and you can join us online, or call us right now at 914-803-4306. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the Pajama Party crew and you. So pick up the phone and call us now, 914-803-4306, and tell us what's on your mind. There's a big fluffy pillow reserved up front just for you at the Pajama Party. And remember, it's PJs only, no clothes allowed. Pass it on. Now let's get back to the Pajama Party crew and more of the Pajama Party. That better not be my robe.
All right, welcome back to the Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine. And sitting in for Ketel tonight, we have Mr. Lowe.
Mr. Lowe, I am here. You know, I really appreciate y'all coming out tonight. You know, let's get it back into it. You know, I ain't gonna.
All right.
Back into it.
All right.
Make it do what it do, what it do.
We're going to go into the segment of Living for the City. Now, Living for the City is usually when I talk about something urban, you know, but everything is so
something
damn.
From the urban perspective.
Everything is so damn gentrified. I ain't got no fucking urban even.
Hey,
I can't even find urban no more.
Heavens to Mercury.
Big ass condo.
Oh my.
You got Walmart on the ground floor.
Yep.
Ooh, say it
leading up to Yuppie's apartments upstairs.
What else?
With that?
What else?
Anyway, all right. Now let's trample on what Redwine was saying about Victoria's Secret. Now, first of all, that was a scam from the beginning. Okay. Now they had the nerve to be paying all these models who walked and talked and looked alike. First of all, okay, I didn't see no real fat asses, no real asses. I didn't really see no real color. I didn't see anything that showed me what the world really looks like or what may appeal to me.
Speak on it.
All I saw was what they wanted you to see and hyped it up in such a way. And the same old people now, if you look at them, who are they now? Who have they come to be? Let's look at Tom Brady's wife. Let's look at, what's that other little hoe? What's her name?
I know you're not talking about John Legend's wife.
No, ain't nobody. Wait a minute. I'm doing this here. You gonna hijack my?
No, you asked the question.
You hijacking my shit? I didn't say John Legend's wife.
All right.
So why you hijacking my story?
All right.
All right. I'm talking about the little tramp that was on America's Got Talent. What's her name? She didn't roll up in this.
Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum. Lord, that vagina's got to be probably as big as a fucking as a metro. Anyway.
Dirty.
Lord,
dirty.
She's a mess. Okay, she was cheating on Seal, but she got being she was who she was. You know, they gave her a pass.
Yeah, they got away with it.
You know what I mean? She got away with it. She's been out there slutting up. Now she finally got married again. So I guess I don't know. Maybe she
ain't no worse than somebody. Maybe she's more high profile.
Maybe she found a Donkey Kong she was looking for. But anyway, let's get back to this here though. Victoria's Secret never really had anything that appealed to the masses of people, especially people of color. And they throw all this celebrating. It was a big money fest. It was almost as grossly money put out as my man MC Hammer did when he had 900 people on stage. Okay? And my man's very good. But he just was paying too many damn people.
Way too many.
And the same with Victoria's Secret. Did we need all that just to sell some drawers and some bras? I mean, come on now.
They got to try to big it up.
And to make it so bad, they had their own stores and everything. I mean, I used to, you can go in there and get a gift for a woman. You can buy the hell out of some panties. Panties will be $3 for $10 and
not
$4 for $1. Well, let me do hijacking my shit again. Anyway, drawers you can buy all day, Mr. Lowe.
That's right.
But you go buy a motherfucking bra.
That's when it get real.
That's
when it get real.
Oh, that shows. That shows the true love of a woman is when you buy her some bras.
My Lord,
if she open up a gift and she sees some nice bras,
especially the good kind. Oh man,
Right. Well,
them
I'm
things
just
going
saying,
for like
right.
40, 50 a wop. You know what I mean?
More than that. More than that.
You know, I'm talking about the ones
But anyway,
like the cheap
draws ain't shit. If
No.
you get a woman a 12-pack of draws, you're like,
70 to
what you get this from the wholesale district in New York?
My Lord.
But anyway, all I'm saying is that Victoria's Secret was a scam from the beginning, and I'm only saying that because it's just another scam that we fall for, like we fall for scams every day.
I hear what you're saying.
You know, and it was some mess.
They got the name though. You know what I mean? It's one of them things where it's like
well,
if you got a
it's
good
time.
name.
But see, the biggest problem too, and I'll leave it at this because I want to cut it short. We only got about a half hour left in the show. Back then, it was a situation where it was a grandioso thing. Now, please, man, porno is just a damn click away. You can click on something on the computer and get them butt naked.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta look for a diamond. What was it, a diamond bra?
Nope.
Wings in the back. You ain't gotta get shit in the back. You can watch somebody getting butt fucked in the back.
That's fact.
You know what I mean? And this porno has overpowered everything has to do with any kind of sensuality or imagination.
But the technology of it and the access, that's what is really happening. The access has been.
Well, exactly. But
it didn't used to be this accessible.
It's taken away from the imagination.
That's fact.
The imagination has been totally. I mean, some people still hold on to imagination, and some people will still court and do things traditional ways.
Yeah.
But nowadays,
the technology and everything,
it's not, everything.
It won't allow you to be curious anymore. Because the thing is, you got everything as a
curiosity and all that, and waiting for things and all that. Nobody's waiting for anything today. Instant gratification. The microwave is running shit. It really is. You know.
I like how you did that.
You can have 9 appliances in your kitchen. They could be gold-plated, chrome-plated.
Yeah.
Chrome-plated refrigerator, chrome-plated dishwasher, the whole 9. You can have a washer and dryer that loads from the front, the whole 9. But what's running shit in your house? That fucking microwave is running shit.
Yep.
The microwave is running it all. That's called instant gratification. Instant gratification.
IG.
All right?
IG, and that's the...
Redwine, they got all quiet over here.
Well, look, now it's getting heavy. It's getting heavy.
No, it ain't heavy. She gets as grown as anybody else. Don't let it fool you. Believe me, women got 4 more tricks than men got. Don't even get it twisted.
See, that's knowledge.
I hijacked your story, so I'm
thinking while we sleeping. So don't let the quietness.
I'm going.
When they get quiet, that just means they ass is thinking.
No, that it just means that they just heard something
true.
Let me put
it like this.
I'm not thinking. I'm drinking.
I'm gonna close on this. I'm gonna close on this, and this is no disrespect to women at all.
But
when a woman gets quiet and her mouth is closed, all you gotta do is put your fingers in her ears, and you will see smoke come out of the top of her head.
Hey, that was...
Boy, did you see the silence in the room?
No.
Woo!
That sound effect was...
that room got quiet.
Yeah, that was unacceptable.
No, but all that... No, don't go there with that. Don't hit me with that political correctness.
Yeah.
All right, first of all, let's just say this here. I'm saying all that to say this here. The moral of what I'm saying is that whenever somebody is over somewhere which you think is soaking or sulking, or you said something that hurt their feelings, don't mistake the fact that they got quiet because their feelings is hurt for they could be plotting on your ass.
Yeah.
Okay?
Either that or they could be sucking in some of the information.
I'm just saying.
Combination.
And this is just general conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Don't take it personal because every closed mouth ain't a hurting mouth. It's a mouth saying, I'm going to that joker close his eyes tonight, I'm going to cut off his pee-pee.
Oh, my.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, we just talking.
All righty.
Yeah, please. Yeah, we
all right, well,
we don't need that.
Well, thank you, Poppa DD.
We don't need that. That was harsh.
For that insightful
that was harsh.
commentary.
I don't want it.
And we're going to
y'all get it from Donald Trump every day.
Yeah, no, that's a whole nother thing.
Anytime you talk about anytime you talk about a black man that is getting
let's just go back to the last segment. Like I said, Mike Tyson, James Brown, Bill Cosby. Whenever a black man says something, what happens. Now, Donald Trump been talking
No,
shit
I said
for
what
3
Trump
years.
said is not insightful.
Trump been
That's
talking
what I said.
shit for 3
He
years.
was talking crazy.
3
He was talking
years.
very dirty.
And where is he? He's running the country.
I just said, and I'll say it again, what he says is not insightful. He speaks a whole lot of bull. He lies. Every time he opens his mouth, chances are it's a lie. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Hollywood wrap-up.
He's trying to grab him. He's trying to grab him by the jump.
I just said that how am I a Republican and I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Hollywood wrap-up. Let's see. What you got for us, Mr. Love?
You gonna wear that Making America Great Again hat all?
Oh God. Oh God.
See, I was getting ready to say when you pull it out your butt, but I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah. Hey.
All right. Anyway, we just talk.
I ain't messing with you.
Pajama Party every Friday night at 9:00. 914-803-4040. What is it?
See?
43. Whoa.
914-803-4306.
Right. If you want to talk to us, press 1.
Yeah, press
and
1.
you'll come right in the studio. So you think that
talk dirty. Yeah.
If you think that Poppa DD is over the top, then hit 1 on your phone right now, and you'll come to the studio and you can rebel my ass. How dare you?
All right, let's go to the Hollywood entertainment report. What's going on in entertainment?
You know, hey, look, I'm seeing this as y'all are seeing it, so bear with me here because I'll be hearing this as y'all hear it. I'm going through this together so we can all do this as a team.
All right.
We can all do this as a team because I got a couple things going on with Julia Roberts. What is this going on here? Julia Roberts as Harriet Tubman, apparently. That's what one.
I heard a report about that, and I was like, what?
What?
Harriet Tubman.
That's what one studio executive wanted? Are you kidding me?
Oh, you mean when they were going to choose a Harriet Tubman? They was going to use
Julia Roberts for Harriet? Are you? Yo.
I wish I knew who that was.
Y'all were crucifying me 10 minutes ago.
Nobody was crucifying you.
You guys threw me under the bus.
But
I did not.
This is unbelievable. See, at least that bus, we had spare tires. This one here, this is unbelievable.
That bus is on blocks.
Oh no, this bus needs to get blown up. I mean, not like that, but
she was gonna be cast for Harriet.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So look, I'm reading it as y'all reading it. The screenwriter and producer of the new Harriet Tubman biopic Harriet has revealed how a studio executive once suggested that Julia Roberts should play the lead role of the black activist. Julia Roberts.
Pretty Woman.
Playing Harriet.
Pretty Woman. Wasn't that the one?
Oh my God.
She was the runaway bride, wasn't she?
Yep.
She was runaway bride.
Runaway bride.
So okay, I get it.
She was Aaron Brockovich.
She's the runaway bride, and now she's the runaway slave. You say, oh, let's just put that together. She ran away before, so let her run away again.
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
This person must be like 22 years old and has no historical background.
The one that did the screenwriting?
The executive. No, not the writer. The executive who was saying, hey, why don't we get Julia to play this role? It was some studio exec who said that, not the writer.
So if he's 22 years old as a studio exec, where did he get any kind of inspiration to even touch
maybe
Harriet
he's somebody's nephew or something. I don't know.
Somebody made a suggestion to him?
I don't know.
Currently dating a black girl?
Well, Julia Roberts, she was kind of like acting like she didn't even know about the offer.
She was worried about what the pay was.
It was never offered to her. This is what the executive said.
I guess this was his suggestion and everything like that. And everything. She was like, her representatives did not really respond, and they didn't really comment, and whatever the case may be. But it was never a legitimate offer to her people. Hey. But that exec thought this would be a great idea. Like, you are really brain dead. But my thing is, though, she's been in a lot of movies. She's been in a lot of movies and everything like that. You know what? That's so ridiculous. But we're talking about Harriet Tubman. We're not talking about the runaway bride. We're talking about the runaway slave.
I kind of wish it would have went down because I would have loved to see
Oh.
the controversy of
Can
that
you
stuff.
see the NAACP out there? Jesse Jackson, Reverend Al, all of them would have been out there like, this is outrageous.
That would have been ugly.
Ooh,
Why did it happen? That would have been.
I don't think she would have done it.
There's no way. Her whole team, her and her whole team, they're all acting like, oh yeah, we never really heard of it or it never really came through.
Let them offer $10 million.
No, because she would be chastised. She would be She would be chastised for the rest of her.
Yeah,
they would have run.
That'll be her last movie. That'll be her last movie. She's gonna be on Netflix for the rest of her life.
You got people chastised a day with about $216 in the bank. Okay.
Anyway, what else is happening?
But that's
crazy.
You keep your chastism.
Yeah,
okay.
but you know, the suggestion about the casting and everything like that, because she's an Academy Award winner, so you got to think like to do something like this. This is on your jacket. This is on your resume. This is on your profile. You understand that? And are you kidding me? As a white woman to do a movie that's portraying Harriet Tubman, one of the Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because that's gonna mess you up. That's gonna mess you up.
Nah, I think she would have said nothing.
She would have had to. She would have had to. She would have had to.
Not crazy.
Come on.
She would have said it. Y'all tripping. Pass.
Who would even think, who in their right mind? Who in the right mind would even? That's ridiculous. Who in their right mind would even suggest something like that?
Swing low.
Oh, Lord, now he's singing spirituals. Okay, what else is happening? Don't encourage it. Don't encourage it.
Coming forth to carry me home.
Sweet.
You can give us a call tonight at 914-803-4306 if you want to join in, sing a verse, get in on the chorus, or tell them to cut it out.
Oh, no.
Was she going to go in blackface?
I see.
There's no way she could portray a slave with her translucent skin.
What's she going to go in blackface?
She would have to. What are they going to do? Change it digitally? That's crazy.
I really wish it would have happened. If it would have happened, that would have topped the impeachment.
I just can't even see Julia Roberts talk about Massa. Don't you beat me, Massa.
And then they gonna call her all kinds of niggas. They gonna call her all kinds of niggas, and she ain't gonna feel nothing about it because she ain't a nigga.
The absurdity of it all is just ridiculous. Anyway, that's enough. Move on.
All right, what's your next?
Mr. Lowe, we're moving on.
Else on that story?
I see.
Let's move to something else.
Yeah, let's see something else.
Anybody else acting a fool in Hollywood?
That's it. That's all. Let me see what else we got. I got the joke. I got the Harriet. Oh, well, look at this. I thought you never asked about this one. Uh-oh. What we got here? The film that stars Samuel L. Jackson and Anthony Mackie. What you guys got going on here? Huh? You thought y'all was going to be able to sneak this one in? That's what you thought? It was purchased by Apple. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was purchased by Apple early this year, and it was scheduled to be shown at the American Film Institute's annual festival. It looks like the movie's called The Banker. It's already generated some buzz and is a potential contender at the Academy Awards. But Apple says, hold on, that the film would not make its premiere as planned later on Thursday, so they're going to do something different a little bit. Last week, it was some concern surrounding the film.
Concerns?
Yeah, it was brought to their attention, but they said, hey, we along with the filmmakers need some time. We just need to look into some of these matters, some of the quick pro quos.
What was the matter, though? What is the movie?
Did they say what they were?
Well, they're never going to say what they are, but they're going to say, we're going to determine the best next steps.
What was the name of the movie?
I think it was called The Banker.
The Banker?
The Banker, yeah.
So it was
Apple-
going to be on Apple's new streaming thing.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't notify or say their concerns about the film. It's been uncovered yet, and nobody knows what's going on. They declined to comment further about any additional details, whatever the case may be. But The Banker is pretty much tells the true story of two African American men who hired actually a white man to be the face of their successful real estate and banking business in the 60s. So it was two African American men who hired a white man to be the face because they knew that was the way that they were going to be able to be successful.
Clubs do it all the time.
Yeah, so
they have black folks run the damn club. And
yeah,
white folks
so two African American men had the money and put the money behind their banking institute and everything like that, but they had the white man as the face, so that way they can sell it to the public.
He was the front.
I mean, because this is back in the 60s, so you know.
So they put it on hold.
Yeah.
Still done today.
Well, I would say in the statement that they were moved by the film's entertaining and educational story about their social change and financial literacy. But I mean, you never know what that's going to cause, because now, you know, who really wants to, when you're in a big business like that, and you know, a lot of times a lot of the white men are controlling some of the big businesses, especially in the movies and everything like that. Who wants to really put off? They really don't like when black people are on top. So you know, and in this story, it's going to show.
But they were down for it in the beginning. Now that it's ready to go on, now they're saying, wait.
Well, I mean, who said that they were down? I don't know if they was down for it in the beginning.
Well,
I mean, it could have been.
Maybe.
It could have been, but being that I don't know who's like the promoter of the film, but being that the whole story is about pretty much a true story too. So it's not like this is like something that was made up. This is based on this is the true story. This is two African American men who started a business, and they hired a white man just to be the face of their business, because they knew that they were going to be successful in real estate and banking.
Well, I hope everybody, you know, looks for this movie.
I want to see it. I mean, The Banker, it's called The Banker. Look, they calling it The Banker unless they change their name. It's called The Banker. You know, go out and watch it. Go out and see it. I mean, it's always good to be educated by your history. It's never bad to be educated by your history.
Yeah, but that's nothing new, making people the front man on whatever you're doing. Asians do it.
And it's not to tear the white man down or nothing like that. It's just that, you know, all we hear about is the bad stories about that. We hear about the slavery. We hear about the hustling. We hear about the gangsters. We hear about all this. But you don't hear about the black people that actually was pioneers, or people that helped this country to be what it is. Those are stories that are untold, because for the black man, they want to tell y'all all the stuff that was violent and everything like that. They don't want to tell y'all about nobody. I mean, they don't want to tell y'all about this. Two black men hiring a white man.
It on to the screen somewhere.
Yeah, I hope
because it sounds like a really good story.
I think it's gonna be a really good movie, and I think it already is. Especially with I mean, you got Samuel L. in there. You know that's gonna be. You know that's gonna be at least decent.
All right. Well, let me just tell you real quick about the cocktail of the week is a ginger pear bourbon. We're going to post it on the website, so I'm not going to break it all down for you. But I think you want to check this out. It's a really good fall cocktail. It has bourbon, pear nectar, lemon juice, ginger, honey. You got to check this out. This is really good, perfect for the fall. We're running short on time, so I'm not going to give you the whole recipe. But check it out on our website at apajamaparty.com. Hopefully it'll be up by the weekend. apajamaparty.com. Click on Cocktail of the Week, and you can find out how you, too, can enjoy a ginger pear bourbon cocktail. All right. Let's see. Poppa DD. Kiss It List.
Kiss It List is a list of people we put together that showed their ass last week.
That's what they did.
And, we're going to line them up. We got a song in every half.
Yeah, that's a prize.
First person I want to put on the Kiss It List is, what is that gentleman's name? Jordan. Yeah, he's Congressman Jordan. He's
Jim Jordan?
Jim
yeah,
Jordan.
You talking about Yellow Tie Jim?
Well, just
yeah.
I think he has a sweating aspect. He can't wear a jacket, so apparently most white men don't wear a T-shirt with their shirt, so when they start to sweat, they shake it off.
But he also
never ever wears a jacket.
Never does.
Never. And that's very unprofessional, because You know, but anyway, we ain't gonna focus on his ass. But he's on the kisser list.
We also have Trump
Well,
for
Trump
the
is
usual lies of the week.
Yeah.
The NFL, what's his name? Goodell?
That whole decision with that whole fight, you know.
Yeah, suspending that brother for the whole rest
for the
of the season
and the white boy
indefinitely.
didn't even you saw the white boy pull at the guy's helmet first.
Yeah.
And he didn't get no money, no fines, no nothing. Crazy. Let's see, we got
I got Burger King.
Burger King
for not being completely honest about how they prepare that Impossible Burger on the same grill with the beef burgers.
It's impossible.
The guy Philip Williams, who's suing Burger King about the same situation.
Yeah, he's a clown.
We got Netanyahu.
He's a high-powered coward.
Netanyahu. We got Giuliani. The makers of Jameson and Absolute for making their employees drink all day, every day.
Yeah, because those places are distilleries, and that's all they do in there is drink.
You can't do that to people. People get alcohol poisoning. Also, the possum freaks in North Carolina that are dropping possums in New Year's Eve. Y'all need to stop that.
Yeah, bunch of PF.
I'm putting Victoria's Secret on the kiss it list.
Yeah, well, they need to put more black women in that lineup anyway.
And bigger women.
Yeah, of course.
And Nunez. On the Republican side,
man.
That dude is off the chain.
He done lost it too.
You already said Jim Jordan, right?
Prince Andrew, that freak.
Prince Andrew.
Out of England. He know he messed with them young
Super
girls.
freak, Prince Andrew.
He messed with them young girls. He been following Epstein because he was a freak.
Anybody else?
And his freak wife Fergie back in the day. They both was freaks.
All right, well,
Jim Jordan is a different guy.
We got a special gift for everybody on the Kiss It list, and here it is.
My entire ass. Kiss my Irish ass. You better kiss my Irish ass. This world can kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. You can just kiss my ass. Baby, you can just kiss my ass. Oh. You can kiss my country ass. I said if you got a problem with any of that, you can kiss my natural born redneck to the bone, ever loving country ass. That's right.
All right, welcome back to Pajama Party. I'm one of your hosts, Poppa DD. I'm here with Redwine.
Bonsoir, darling.
And sitting in for Ketel tonight, we have Mr. Lowe.
I hear Mr. Lowe, we winding down, but,
Hey.
Yeah, Mr. Lowe used to be our bartender. He's been upgraded to host. How about that? Well, he's still pouring. He's pouring.
The radio personality.
I appreciate that.
He's still pouring liquor, but
I appreciate that. Poppa DD has always been on my
It's time for the last word.
Oh, last
So
word.
we're about to get on out of here.
All right, 12:30.
We got another gig to get to.
All right.
I got more.
What you got, Poppa DD?
I just want to send blessings and rest in peace to one of my neighbors for many, many years, Sister Bonnie, out of West Philadelphia, who passed away about a week ago. God bless her spirit, her memory. And we knew each other since we were children. She nicknamed me and my partner the Two Fat Italians back when we was young, chubby guys in 8th grade. And
wow.
Get that. So rest in peace and rest in power, Bonnie.
All right. Mr. Lowe, what's your last word?
I don't really got too much else to say. We've had quite a day. I'll say this, man. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Definitely keep tuning in. It's going to get big, and it's only going to get bigger with your support. So keep supporting, keep listening, keep understanding, call in if you need to speak your piece. We always allow that. And always remember, just because you got a pair of sandals does not mean you can walk the beach. Low Dog is out.
All right. And my last word is, again, shout out to Ketel. She is on location tonight on assignment. I'm sorry. And I just want to say, we got Thanksgiving coming up. So I want everybody to just think about the things that you're grateful for. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. Don't worry about the little stuff. As they say, don't sweat the small stuff. Be grateful for whatever you have. Just be cool. We're out. We're going to say goodnight. Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Check us out online. Thanks to our parent company, DC Homegrown, taking care of everything, keeping us on the air. We're going to sign out now and say goodnight. Poppa DD, say goodnight.
All right, as a supervisor of everybody here tonight.
Oh, brother.
Y'all work for me.
Tell them what they need to know.
They work for me.
Say goodnight.
That's right. Tell them what they need to know, Pop.
All right, well, yeah, good night.
Hey, good night. Hey, love you.
All right, good night. We'll see you next week. Friday night, we'll do it again. 9 o'clock Eastern. We're out.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Is it all over, Rock?
I guess so.
I bid you farewell, arrivederci, sayonara, and all that sort of jazz.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, good night.
Yabiko. Sana.
I regret to announce this is the end. I'm going now.
Good night, and good luck.
Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Now give me a kiss and say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you for attending our show, and good night.
Pajama Party, growing sexy, Pajama Party, Pajama Party Crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. Pajama Party, growing sexy, Pajama Party Crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. Pajama Party, growing sexy, Pajama Party Crew, keep it real for you. No clothes allowed. Pajama Party.